Each year, the U.S. uses enough plastic and paper spoons, forks, and knives to circle the Earth 300 times. By recycling natural resources used to make these plastic and paper products. Recycling has always been a part of my life. It is very important to me, and I feel guilty if I throw away something I know is recyclable. It is a part of our everyday lives and can contribute to preserving the environment for future generations. Our grandchildren will thank us for recycling. Now let's talk about how recycling can help our environment. Recycling helps the environment in numerous ways. From landfills, it reduces the amount of methane produced, the amount of land used for landfills, and prevents unnecessary waste and water runoff. By using materials, we can save the energy needed to produce more new materials. It also prevents dumping garbage at sea and contaminating this ocean and harming sea creatures. It protects the wildlife from being poisoned or entangled in these objects. Recycling also helps our future generations' environment, saves fossil fuels from being burned, which means less CO2 and less global warming. It preserves the environment and saves trees from being cut down and the oceans from being filled with waste. Recycling sustains as many jobs as the automotive industry does. Now we can look at current recycling programs and policies. Recycling should be mandatory in the United States. In order to make recycling mandatory, it must be curbside pickup and easily paid for with a trash service. Many people would like to recycle but have no policy for curbside pickup in their city or state. In 2009, only 30% of residents in the southern part of the United States had curbside recycling, compared to 84% in the Northeast. In order to increase the curbside recycling in the South and around the country, we must make policies that provide these services to those who aren't offered them. These services could help save resources for future generations. Current policies in Atlanta, Georgia include Keep Atlanta Beautiful and Car Atlanta. Keep Atlanta Beautiful is a public education program that encourages people to recycle and tells them what to recycle. Car Atlanta is a program that provides people with larger recycling bins that are 96 gallons. A bigger recycling bin means more recyclables and less waste. My solution to the recycling problem is to make recycling mandatory by the federal government. There are no federal laws making recycling in all states or mandating recycling programs. This needs to change in order for our environment to be reduced. Now we can look at how you can help the environment by making a few changes to your everyday life or your current efforts. We can each do our part to help the environment in many ways. Reduce, reuse, recycle is a common phrase that we've all heard before. You may ask, where do I start? Well, the first recommendation is to reduce the amount you throw away. We can do this by not purchasing unneeded items or reusing something instead of throwing it out. What should you recycle? Paper, plastic, and aluminum are common products that are recycled. Clean the recyclables before you place them in the bin to keep pests away. Students should print on both sides of the paper and recycle the paper they do use. Begin a compost by disposing of coffee grounds and eggshells and other kitchen waste. A compost can be used for fertilizer in your yard or your garden. Reusing things, recycling things, and reducing the amount we consume can help reduce our negative effect on the environment. If all 10 of us in this room recycled 2 cans a day, we would save enough energy to power a television for 60 hours.